I'm cool with Chester. We bros for life.
Yeah.
With Mega, nothing personal, but I just feel like that's a movie you can't come back from.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Record. This time we're not bringing you episode 5, but an exclusive off the record, like real off the record stuff, no gimmicks, interview with DJ Spuzza. What's up, my guy?
Oh, good. How's it, bro?
All chilled, man. Mike to my right, as always. Unfortunately, Shona is not here, but the homie is here to, just give us a scoop on what he's been up to, what's next, and dig up some old graves.
Get into it.
Let's get into it.
Shout out to you, Spuzza, for coming through.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to you. We've been seeing you. You've been putting in the work. You recently dropped a new song. Crazy numbers, bro. I think you did like 10K.
10K?
In like
24
hours.
yeah.
And before that, not like, I think about a month ago, you dropped the music video.
Yeah.
So, musically, where are you at right now, man?
Musically, for now I'm not even trying to focus on music because I feel like I've done my part, especially when it comes to house music in the country.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on my DJing now because I feel like I've abandoned it a lot ever since being at the label and stuff like that. So for me, I'm trying to get back to that. But musically, just know that there's a lot more from what you guys have been getting.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely. And the thing also that is interesting about you is I think you are a hip-hop head, right?
Yeah.
But you put out house music. So
Yeah.
please explain.
You just dropped a hard verse on
Yeah,
Hukomatisa in the video.
now. So can we expect more raps from you moving forward?
Yeah, you can. I actually did a fire track with who got Riz with Rizzo. Yeah, he's gonna drop it. I think he's gonna drop a project or something like that.
Yeah.
We were actually supposed to shoot the video this month, actually, the beginning of this month. But then he's working on the project now. So, yeah. But then hip hop, actually, for me, I love hip hop a lot, man, because I feel like house music is a continuous loop.
Yeah.
Like you listen to it, you don't even learn anything from listening to a lot of house music. House music is just a vibe. But for me, when it comes to the intellectuality, if there is even a word that exists.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those
Yeah.
That's why I like hip hop a lot, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm so lyrical also on this house tracks is because of hip hop music.
Yeah. And you said you were working on, more of the DJ side, but are you also working on your brand? Like in our last episode, we were talking about, corporates and branding and, artists that are getting the sponsorships and the endorsements. And we were like, but DJ Spuzza is that one artist who has the Kasi, who has, everybody who has the numbers, but where are the deals?
The deals. That's where the manager part comes in now.
Yeah.
Because I actually do everything for myself.
Yeah.
I'm my own manager and all of that, so I think I'm just going to have to get myself an agent or a manager.
Yeah.
Then we'll probably be able to venture into the corporates now.
Hey man, since Suk, that's like, was it late 2018?
Yeah, no, 2019.
2019.
Suk dropped in 2019.
Yeah.
That song has been hot for 2 years. It's still 2021. That song is still hot.
It's the Sister Bettina of Namibia.
That word, Jay. And I was so surprised that song did not win Song of the Year at the Namas. Did you expect a win or... or you also surprised, or it's just like it's whatever, it's awards, it happens?
For me, I take things as they come, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like even just getting the AKA feature, that was like God trying to prepare me, just to say that you're going to take it out here, but then you're going to take a W on this side.
Facts.
So if I had to focus on not winning the award,
you're going to be sour for the rest of the year.
Have still been here dropping hits,
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like, an award won't make me. It will never make me. That's just the trophy that you get, because but at the end of the most, I almost swore, man.
Please, man, we try to get deals there.
I know.
But speak your truth.
The other thing is, I've noticed that in the industry,
Uh-huh.
most of the artists, that won throughout the years, that won awards. These guys that just came with big songs, bah! And then they take an award. They don't come back from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me it was just like, yo, so I was probably being protected from that. So you get
that award, you get complacent, just like, okay, I have my nama now, I got my cash, so do I need another suk? Yeah.
And you relax now.
So musically, we all know that you've been doing well, but I know, people want to touch on this conversation, and you may not necessarily want to talk about it because, we're speaking of air and how that part of your life was actually, one of the darkest part or stages of your life. But you signed to RTE last year, and like 6 months later, you announced your departure from that record label. So, and you have never really came out to really explain to the people what exactly went down. So what went down there? Because people want to know.
Before you get into it, I remember a snap of yours where you said, this is the worst mother effing decision I made in my entire life. Was it that bad? Did you sign to the devil or what?
No, it was. And I'm grateful that, it wasn't a deal that had to take us to that extent of selling your soul and stuff like that. But for me, it was like, I've been independent ever since I came into the game. Yeah. There were big record labels in Namibia that wanted to sign me. I wasn't into that. For me, I was always about building my own thing. But signing with the label and me leaving the label, the issue came about not getting paid what I deserve. So for me, it was just a thing of, it makes no sense. I have the biggest song in the country. On the outside, it looks like everything is, my life is perfect and stuff like that. But then, when I get home, once the music stops playing, the lights is off, the smoke settles.
Yeah.
Fighting other demons there, you're there fighting with the label, you're there just thinking, okay, my pocket is not right. So it was just about the money. Okay. Yeah.
There was a press release. Speaking of the money, there was in their press release, it said, they gave you your share and obviously the label keeps some. And I know that's how it works with labels. They keep a certain share. So to my understanding from that press release, it was like, okay, you were not happy with your cut and you wanted the 100%. Was that it?
It wasn't it actually. They actually went into my share, into our share.
Into your share as well.
Got paid less than what we deserved. So it was like...
What you were promised or what you deserved.
Yeah, it was supposed to be split 50-50.
Yeah.
And then I think they went 75% into what we were supposed to get. So we actually only got 25%.
Crazy.
And then they took the other 75%.
But how are things now? Because also in the press release, I think they mentioned that whoever was booking you was doing so illegally.
Yeah.
So when someone is booking Spuzza now, DJ Spuzza now, are they doing it?
Because they said they were gonna take your bookings.
I know. It's not happening with the label.
Yeah.
Yeah, the money's coming straight to me. Yeah. So that issue is dead. It won't even get to that extent of going to court.
So people can book you free.
Yeah, they made a lot of mistakes in their contracts and stuff like that. So there were a lot of loopholes. And the contract was actually negotiated by my lawyers. So when we were negotiating the contracts, lawyers were like, nah, you need to send this back, tell them to change this.
Yeah.
So that when things like this happen, I could easily.
But did you actually sign?
Yes, we did sign. But we didn't sign a termination contract.
Yeah, because
they terminated their contract. Something happened, I can't speak on that, but they terminated their contract unknowingly. They terminated their own contract, so they shot themselves in the foot.
Because the press release also says you refused to sign the termination contract. What was in the termination contract that you didn't like?
That wasn't a termination contract. It was just labeled as a termination contract. So if I signed that contract, I would have been bonded with them for the rest of my career and as long as I'm making music.
And there were a lot of stories, man, that came out when you signed and also when, the fallout happened. I want to know who owns the rights to the music. The music that you made before signing, as well as your merchandise as well. Is that something that you own, or that something that
it's owned by me? Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, 100% is owned by me. They don't own the brand Slaughterhouse. They don't even the music that was made, because we signed up in the contract. It says all of the music made prior signing of the contract doesn't belong to the label.
Okay, but
Daar draait die dingen.
the EP?
The EP,
The EP?
Yeah.
you know,
Who owns that?
I think we actually own the rights to those songs.
'Cause I saw
because
it's-
Nascam is busy with something right now.
Yeah.
I've been in and out of Nascam when I was busy
Okay.
fighting with them about that.
Yeah.
So Nascam is actually working. Big shout out to them though for being there for me and for standing by my side. If there's any artist out there that has an issue with the record label or whatsoever, just run to Nascam.
I've
Nascam
always
is
wondered
on
what
your side.
NASCAM does. So
I
they
know.
be busy.
Yeah, no, Nascam is actually the reason why
Yeah. You
RTE
own the
couldn't
rights
do
to that.
anything to me actually.
Okay.
Yes, they're the main reason why, because they represent us as artists.
So you can still perform songs of the EP.
Yes.
And
Yes.
also perform with those artists that are still on the label.
Yeah,
If you want to and if they want
if
to.
they're keen with doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
How's
Alright.
the relationship now with the artists that remained to the label?
I'm cool with Chester. We bros for life.
Yeah.
With Mega, nothing personal, but I just feel like that's a move we can't come back from. When it comes to us as homies, as brothers, because first and foremost, before the music and everything else, it was a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Even
us
as a tattoo.
exactly us being that type. It wasn't about being a crew or the things that you see on social media or the music or whatsoever. It was about us being there for each other
Yeah.
in our personal life.
Yeah.
Me being the big bro and being like, yo, this or do this, or no, let me help you out with this and that. I'm not even supposed to say that because it's wrong, but
Yeah. Did he
Yeah.
tell you why he stayed? Maybe you guys spoke about it before, he made the decision.
he actually sent me a text. That was the day I had that feud with RTE,
Yeah.
and I said I was leaving. I sent a text in the WhatsApp group, and I said I was leaving. And then I sent them a text, all of them. I told them, yo, gents, I'm not happy with what's going on here, and I'm not gonna stay.
Yeah.
I don't care what it takes because I'm not happy, and I know that as long as my mental is not good on my creative side, it's going to be affected. So me, I'm leaving. So if you choose to stay, it's okay, you can stay. But me, I'm going. Thomas didn't say anything. Chester didn't say anything. Mega actually replied and said, yo, dog, loyalty over everything. Whatsoever. And then, tu dry the dengue.
Back to the music, man. When we did that interview at Nast FM, you were talking about the label organizing the features and label organizing all the features, especially the international features. Did you have creative freedom while working on that EP during that time at the label?
There was a few songs. Ukomak Jiso was actually already recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ukomak Jiso was already recorded. Mark Laws was a song we already did in quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Respect was finished there, but
Without the feature.
now Mega only had it with the hook.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He only had it with the hook. What's the other song? Okay, Very Nice we did there. So yeah, I think there was creative freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes to Very Nice, I don't want to speak on that. That's just a song. Suk, that was me. When it comes to I'm very serious when it comes to my music.
Yeah.
And you are also, you are very serious about educating people on the difference between a beat maker as
And
well
a
as a
producer.
producer.
Yeah.
So please enlighten the people out there because you are, a producer,
Yeah.
So just, clarify that people will see,
Yeah.
it's a DJ Spuzza song and
Yeah.
most of the time you are not,
Yeah.
actually singing.
Yeah.
So what is your role as a music producer?
The difference between a producer and a beat maker is the guy that only makes the beat. He only comes with the skeleton or, with an idea of what is supposed to happen. The producer is the guy that comes with the lyrics. You come with the... Yeah. The producer is the guy that comes with the lyrics. The producer is the guy that brings the whole thing together. The producer is the one that says, okay, right now, I want you to say this. And then you go, and then at this part of the song, maybe remove these drums, put this there. Okay, change this. That's a producer. That's the difference between a producer. Even if you have to go into studio today and you take me, you take him, and someone else brings a beat, but then it's your idea of how the song is supposed to go or how the song is supposed to sound. You're the producer. The other guy that brought the beat is just the beat maker. And then
taking notes out there.
So, I've been checking, man. Your most of your gigs are in the Kasi, or maybe it's just what I've been seeing. Obviously, you are the biggest artist in the Kasi. I don't think anybody is as big as you in the Kasi.
The booty is bigger than me.
Okay, Tate Pudi. humbly said.
Yeah, and
okay.
Top Cherry.
And Top Cherry.
Yeah, they are. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest, but I'd probably say I just have my own lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my lane.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, getting to the bookings. After you left RTE, I don't think I saw a lot of uptown bookings or bookings in the clubs uptown. And I personally, I thought maybe there's some sort of gatekeeping from the label, keeping you from performing or getting booked by these organizers uptown or in, these areas that's not in the castle where people already know you. Is that the case? Do you think that's the case?
I know. There's actually a big demand in
Okay.
uptown. Yeah, for me, there actually is a big demand. But it's like the gigs, us just doing gigs at this time, around about the time that you've seen we've only been that side, is something that has been strategized.
All right.
Yeah, because being at the label actually made us look like we were too uptown.
Mm-hmm.
So with with me being back in the streets and doing my gigs that side more than this side, it's actually a plan of me wanting to, just bring my people back and just tell them that, yo, I'm still here, I'm still that same guy.
Yeah.
I still got love for the streets.
Yeah.
We're here.
So what do you do if anybody, where the uptown big organizers come to you and say, Spuzza, we want you to perform, but coveted price?
I don't do coveted price, man.
Spuzza doesn't do coveted price.
And the weirdest thing actually was strange, about this whole COVID thing is those guys from the hood, the bar owners, are willing to pay your price.
So it's the
guys who
uptown.
have way more money than those people that don't pay our prices.
And then the thing is, artists were not performing whole of 2020, but clubs were open. These guys were making money. What's with the COVID price?
Yeah, exactly. What's that? And that's why you also say I'm not that much in town, because these guys always want to negotiate.
Yeah.
And me, I'm not with that, bro.
Another thing that you are good at is, being a dad. I wanted to just speak about that a little bit. Where do you get your I really don't know how to phrase this nicely.
You're also a dad, man. Come on.
For someone in the hood, it's like as if you have a blueprint on how to be a dad.
Yeah.
So where did you actually get that from? Is it from your dad, or how is the relationship
actually
between you and your dad?
Grew up without my dad. Yeah. For me, the way I got the blueprint is from not growing up with a father. And the day that kid came into my life, I was like, yo, I don't want this child to go through everything that I've went through.
Yeah.
Because I had to become a man at a very young age.
Yeah.
I had to become, self-sufficient at a very young age. I had to hide my emotions. And I come from a location where, bro, if you're Zenia out there, you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah.
Like with every chance you get, you need to stand up for yourself and stuff like that. So, and the other thing is also my daughter, man. I don't know, man, but ever since she came into my life, bro.
Because the thing with parenting is a lot of times people want to actually want to teach their kids something, right? But I look at it the other way around. I feel like you actually need to learn
from them. Yeah, because they're actually the purest version of you.
Of you, yeah. So I want to know, what have you learned from her?
From her?
Yeah.
I've just learned,
Vernon doesn't know what to do.
I'm learning. I'm learning, bro.
I've learned to love unconditionally.
Yeah.
Firstly, that's what I've learned. And I've learned, that there is a bigger purpose in life than everything that's going on the outside as an artist and as a DJ. For me, it's like if I have to lose all of that so I can be with that child, and so be it. Like I've seen life from a way different perspective. It's just like when I'm with that child, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
I actually run to her when I'm not okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, there are times when I'm not okay and she just be like, "That's alright, Papa." Like, it's like she senses and just say, "Nee, the man is saying that."
Yeah. She just corrects everything. That's
Exactly.
going on.
Yeah.
And what have you, or what do you rather want to teach her? You know.
To be yourself, man, and not to move in this life and in this world with wanting to please people. To believe in herself and just to know that she can achieve anything that she wants.
Yeah.
And to know that whatever it is that she wants to do, as long as it is not walking over someone or, cheating someone or stealing from someone, I'm behind her.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man.
So if you watch this 10 years from now, just know this is your dad speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
From the heart. Father's Day is next month. What is your message to dads out there, especially dads that were not there, because we actually need to do something with that. It has really affected our society to like a greater extent. It's not nice that a lot of men out there were raised without their dads. So what's the importance for you? Just being present.
Don't hold on too much to childhood trauma. The fact that you said, because there are some dads out there that didn't grow up with their fathers or that had absent fathers. Try and be a better version of who your dad was. Because if you move with that mentality of thinking that, because I'm from the hood, bro, and our mentality, I actually come from a hood. If you go to my hood and you go and ask, or you go into every house there are no fathers there, bro.
Sorry.
That's why there are so many thugs and all of that. There are no fathers there. So just leave that mentality of thinking, my father wasn't there for me, so this child should find his or her own way. We live in a different time now. Lieves no anestel. Life is expensive. We have the internet that drag kids into depression way faster than anything else in this world. So you need to be there. You can't afford not to be there for your children. Like, you really, bro. And support the goodness, support the goodness. Yeah, that's all I have to say, bro. Like, just be there, bro. There's like, God will never give you something that you can't handle. Sometimes the thing that might seem difficult is a blessing in disguise. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
But anyways, that actually brings us to the end of today's show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through. We spoke about your RTE stint, music, fatherhood. Lastly, before you go, musically, I know there's a song that's out right now, doing crazy number on YouTube, but the music video is not out there. Can you expect a music video from there?
Most def. But for now, I need to lay low first. I'm speaking my plans now, and I don't do that.
You're off the record, bro.
Yeah. But for now, I need to lay low with the music videos and stuff like that. I'm actually done dropping. I'll probably only drop end of the year a new song, or I might not drop at all.
Yeah.
Because there's Chucky that needs to drop.
So Chucky's with you now.
No, he's not with us, but
okay.
He deserves.
You two work together, so
push.
okay, cool.
Yeah, he's fair. And Tangos also needs to drop, so expect a lot of fire from them. Yeah.
Also, I really want to see you work on your brand as well, man. And you really have a big brand that can capitalize on a lot of things, and you have the bargaining power to go to a brand and say, "Dj Spuzza, give me this much this month, give me this consignment stock for this month," and let these deals also follow the Spuzza name. So can we maybe, I don't think you are keen on signing with new management right now.
If there has to come a manager, I'll have to she will have to prove themselves to me. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say. But yeah, as your manager said, you can now put a bell me, man. Send me no more
Make sure to go follow him. You probably have an email on there. Just hit the DMs or get his number from somewhere. If it's about the money, and the music, okay, and the bookings.
But mostly the creative side, firstly, because that's the money will come.
No, I mean
eventually.
for other people as well.
Okay,
for other
okay,
people,
for the bookings.
Yeah, for the bookings as well. Yeah, but as a manager, it has to be on the creative side, like you said.
And growth mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we lose the creative side, the money won't come.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shout out to Spuzza for coming through for this off the record exclusive interview once again. Shout out to Dedekulu's Barber Shop for hosting us, and Cotton On as well as Reinhard Mahali for styling the boys. Was this Meti Owens, Fanny Strata?
Yes, yeah.
Go watch the video, go stream the song. We out.
Yeah.